Welcome to my channel. This is Igora Zebra, and today we are going to be playing the Not So Very Challenge in The Sims 4.
Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Igora Zebra, and in today's part it's going to be a build video. We are working on making the science lab in our new home, and also working on Johnny's S's music room. Actually kind of giving him one more than just this basic setup I had over there. So I'm putting the science lab in the basement because I feel like the backyard was have enough room to have it back there. Our old lab, we kind of had kind of a science lab shed in the back kind of vibe. But with this lot, the backyard's not that as big, and I want to be able to use our yard space for our future child will be having. So I want to be able to have playground equipment and stuff. So I figured we'll build a science lab in the basement, and we'll make it to where only Minty can get access to it. So it'd be her secret lab. Just kind of have it hidden away. Now I did put windows, which I know it's in the basement. It's on the ground. Why have windows? But I like the vibes of the windows, and thought, in case somebody peeked down and go, "Hey, what's Mama doing?" Or I don't know. They can kind of see in there. I don't know. I like the windows and I wanted to use them. So it's kind of trying to figure out my placement, how I wanted to place things. Let's see. I didn't want to keep that desk, but I kind of kept it as place markers, just try to figure out how I kind of want things. And now that this is more of a permanent situation, I am going to start adding the elements to the element stand now. I will actually get them added to it. That way we will have that. Because currently right now we don't. I haven't really added them yet. I've just been moving a lot, and I know sometimes it messes with it at times, I feel in the inventory. So I didn't want to accidentally lose my elements, or now I'll be able to put the element back, because a lot of times when I move, the elements end up going into the inventory, and then my Sims can't pick them up because it says it's not owned by them. It's not their property. So I just kind of just haven't want to do that until I knew I wanted to. And this will be time now. And this giant space rock, I didn't know where to put it, so I just put a little platform in the middle of the lab and just did that. I don't know why it made my flooring and everything moved. The house didn't change, but for some reason it did that. I'm not sure why. I could not figure that one out. But I kind of made the space rock to kind of be on a giant platform in the middle of the room. I thought that looked kind of cool because it's so big, takes up a lot of room, and I wanted to be able to showcase it. So I kind of did that. And then I was going around trying to look for some shelves to put on the wall where we can add stuff to it. And I wanted to find kind of a metal looking shelf, because everything's kind of very metal in a space lab typically. Now note that nothing fits on these shelves, really. As far as the alien creatures and stuff, they're too big to go on it. So I end up finding these little metal tier shelves instead to use. So I end up using those. But I kept the shelves just in case, we were to come across something later that could possibly fit. So I kind of kept them just in case, and if not, then I can always get rid of them. It's easy to sell. And because that's a containment shower, I was okay, I'll just make this into a little bathroom down here for her. That way we'll have a bathroom downstairs while we're doing our thing. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's probably good that I did put a bathroom down there, because she's going to be skill building on the weekends. It'd be handy to have a bathroom down there versus have to go all the way back upstairs. And the entrance to this is on the outside of the house, and it's in the back of the house. So it's probably good to have like a little bathroom there. Then I found this desk, which I thought was cool. Had some green color to it. Everything. Kind of found like a little placement desk. Kind of set up a little work area for her. And I came across this bookshelf, and I was so happy when I came across the fact that they actually have like a minty teal color to it. I was like, that works so good. And then I kind of like the vibe of having a shelf on each side of the desk. So it's like her like office setup. It's like a metal great rug, so I thought that would be good. Hang on a second, my cat's at the door. Let me let her in. If I didn't let her in, she would just stay scratching at the door, meowing the whole time. So let me go ahead and let her in. I just put a rug at the front of the door there. I was hoping I could put a rug on the platform, but I guess, I don't know if you can or not. Also, I tend to forget to use like the stains that they have for like this is like a rug. This class has a rug, but it's like a stain on the floor. I tend to forget to use stuff like that in my games. And like the spider webs, I tend to forget to use things like that. I'm like, I really should, because it kind of adds the vibe to it. I know this is like newly built, but it's a science lab. There's bound to be messes. So, kind of add that. Now, I did put this item out here. It's like just like a utility shelf. I thought that stands to reason. Just kind of be out there for extra little things. So I thought that was kind of neat to have there for that. Let's see. Just kind of looking through, just gathering some stuff. I was using the Get to Work pack mostly, and Stranger Things. I felt like gave some really cool stuff to add like to a science lab. But I wasn't trying to go like super sciencey. I guess we're doing super sciencey, but not doctor science stuff, if that makes sense. And I really love this little hand sanitizer. I don't think I've ever noticed the hand sanitizer thing in the game. I don't think I've ever noticed a dispenser. So I thought that was really cool to put in the bathroom. And then I put one on outside the door as well. I thought that was good, and put like a little fire extinguisher, because it sounds like you should have a fire extinguisher. It only makes sense. I was just kind of going through, just finding anything that would like make sense to have in like the little lab. Of course, we'll add things too as she's leveling up, because we should have a couple of more things to unlock potentially. Just kind of add some extra little things. I did end up using that light, but I felt like it was too much at the computer, but it looked fine sitting on top of the shelf there. I don't think I put anything there. I did add like a little clock thing. So the main door, now I do realize the main door is backwards, but don't worry, I replaced the door. That's no longer the door. Oh, and this, I ended up replacing the door. Let's see. So I ended up replacing the door because it wouldn't let me lock the door to just be for Minty only and have access to it. It would not let me lock it. And I wanted that area to be her domain only, and only she allowed in there. So I ended up switching the door out for something else. So now I did upload this house to the gallery. If you're interested and want to download it, there's two uploads of this house. So if you're wanting the science lab in the music room, make sure you read the description. And I have it on there that I added them, in case anyone was interested. But I'll pause the video here because this mailbox, I don't think I've ever seen this mailbox. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that. I don't think I've ever seen that. So I really wanted to use that. We couldn't use a toilet because that's like a detective thing, but Now that I'm thinking about it, did I even add a toilet? I don't know if I ever went back and added a toilet. I know I saw that. And saw that couldn't have it because it's detective, which is fine. I may or may not have added, but. So, the door is not the same door as mine, and there may not be a toilet. So you may need to add a toilet to the bathroom downstairs. I love rewatching the videos and realizing things I've either changed or completely forgot. Yeah, I didn't go back. Yep. Note to self. Add a toilet to the downstairs bathroom. Yep, I never did. Because I'm doing lights and then I'm working on the ladder, then I'm done with this part. I really like this UFO light, but it is so big. But I downsized it and I thought it looked really good. They have one on each side. And then I just kind of did that little light. Just add some little light. I remember lights this time. Can't remember. There was one build that I did that I completely forgot to add lights to it. I don't remember which one it was. So I guess it might be a pattern that I'm going to be missing something in all my builds. Now I went through, added my posters that we had unlocked. They were kind of sciencey. I was kind of looking to see if there was like any other ones we could use. That one was really nice and big, so it took up some space. Oh, and then the wall stains. Didn't even know there was wall stains. So I just went around and just clicked them in random spots. Just to have a couple. You can't really tell the wall stains, but hey, they're there. You pay attention. And then I just wanted to get like a little ladder. I didn't want stairs because I felt like stairs would take up too much space, like too much of a gap. And I figured that it's only like one square gap. And then I just put some plants around it. Outside to look like it's hidden. So it's like a secret science lab. Underground. You can't see it. It's hidden behind the bushes. I'm sorry, my cat was climbing in the window, getting in the blinds, getting potentially stuck. Oh. Okay. But I kind of got it like wrapped around the bushes around it a little bit to where it's kind of hidden, but you can still have access to it. So yeah, this is the finished deal. I think this turned out pretty good for me, not really having much of a game plan. Definitely didn't put a toilet. I did trying to put those guys out. I'll put them out more as I go. Yeah, how did I never see that I was missing a toilet? I noticed I never update the chairs for the chest table, but I never did fix that. Alright, and here we are now. We are working on Johnny's music room now. I hated that the wall disappeared. It almost made me not want to do the platform, because when EA redid Johnny's trailer, they like made him like a little platform stage in his trailer, and I kind of want to give that back to him in this house, because I feel like he should have that. So I wanted to give that back to him, so I tried to like build him one. I was trying to see if I can find pictures of it, but I couldn't find pictures of it, and I didn't want to go out and back in to get a picture of it. So I was like, okay, we'll just do my own thing and figure out how I want to do this. I could not get the window to like level out right, because I didn't want to slot where all the other windows were sliding because of the platform. So I was like, oh my gosh. Then I finally was like, okay. I only know why I cared that much about the windows, because one of the windows I got rid of. And I spent all that time on it. But yeah, I was just kind of like working, making like a little area. Let's see. I wanted a very like, I guess, lounge kind of vibe to it, so I want it kind of red and black, sort of kind of a lounge vibe for Johnny, to kind of have a good little area where he can practice singing, practice his guitar skill. I even gave him a piano so he can practice piano as well, and just kind of like have like a little mini stage built up for him. See, I did all this work to fix that window just for me to cover it with curtains. Having a platform is kind of difficult to have curtains, or windows really. I mean, windows not so much, but curtains, because not just any curtain wants to work necessarily because of the platform and the length of the curtain, which makes sense. But I found these and thought these looked pretty good. And even though I know it doesn't exactly sit at the bottom, you can barely tell because it's all red. I thought that gave like a good like curtain backdrop vibe for him, and then just kind of get off his like instruments set up on the stage for him. So it looks like he kind of like he's like performing on stage, but he's not. I mean, he is, but home stage. Got him a piano, upgrade his guitar. Got him a nice guitar. Got him a violin that he can use. Got using some of his stuff from his career unlocks. But he would have that. Kind of some stage. I did some carpet. Let's see. Yeah, I did not like that. I really like that floor. It kind of gives a good vibe. I don't know how I feel about the white wall now. I guess it's fine. I think at the end it looks good by the end. I kind of put a couch in case somebody wanted to like come by, sit, watch, or in case he wanted to read or something. There's like a little area people can sit, or if he's performing for anyone, there's a little couch. I was trying to see if there was like a bigger couch of this because it's like the love seat size, but I couldn't find like a couch version of it. So I don't know if there is one. Alright, this last one got on my nerves because it would not let me alt place it like I did all the other ones. It would not let me do that one. I do not know why, but that painting would not let me. I moved the couch, I moved the light, nothing. I even got rid of that poster. It was like it would not let me alt place it. Now I could move the other one to it, but then I couldn't put that in any spot. And that frustrated me so much, and kind of upset me because I really did want to have one of each of them, but I just ended up getting the other one that was on the end, put it on the other side. It's like, alright, pick our battles. Yeah, here I am looking for the couch. I could not find it earlier. Trying to see if I can see it now as I'm looking with fresher eyes. I don't know. You have to let me know if you guys know if there's a bigger version of this couch or not. I thought these little lights would be really handy, especially since I can alt place them onto the curtain and kind of have them like blend in with the curtain bar. How to do that. I thought that looked really good. And then in game, I changed my lights to a red and lowered it a little bit. Like the intensity of the red. So that has like a good like mellow like lounge vibe to it. It's a little dark, not too dark in there. Thought that looked really good. And then that's the only lights he has in there. So I felt like that would be pretty good vibes. like I said, currents and platforms don't go well together because having that window halfway didn't work. So I just ended up just getting rid of that window. I was like, fine, I'll keep the other window. I covered it, but I'll get rid of that one. And then I just put up some movie posters because Johnny, when he moved in, he had some, so I kind of want to keep that for him and just let him have some movie posters. Kind of keep some of the vibe that he brought in there a little bit. Just kind of do that. I think this turned out really nicely. I think it's very simple, but I think it turned out really nice. And I think Johnny would really enjoy it. It'd be a good skill build area for him. So I think that would be really good for him to kind of start room. And I kind of might do that with like, as all my siblings get married, kind of like also focus on their spouse's career, but maybe give them like their own like detailed room to their job as well, and not just my main sound. Kind of give them a little bit of focus as well. But I did upload this house to the gallery if you want to download it. My username on, let's see, what is my username? Alright, my name for the gallery, if you want to look me up, it is racecars101, and that is with two S's, and I will have that linked down in the bio, the description for this video as well for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next part. And don't forget to buy a toilet if you download this for the basement. Completely forgot it. Until next time, bye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.